What is up, guys? It's David, also known as DRC, back again with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about how to make your beats sound old by adding dust and wobble to your loops. You ready? I'm ready. Let's get it. Now, there's some honorable mentions we can discuss, like Sketch Cassette 2, Waves Cassette, and RC20, but today we're going to be talking about some techniques that I don't hear widely discussed, and some of them are from Ableton devices, as well as the most popular software synthesizer, VST, X for Record Serum. So if you have either of those things, check this video out. I think you're going to like it. And I obviously got to do the YouTube thing. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. I always enjoy and appreciate your support. I try and get back to everyone who comments on my stuff, so I really appreciate everyone's support on my videos. So thanks again, people. You're the best. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So there's a very subtle vinyl start effect that you hear on the song that's in some of my previous intros in my YouTube videos, and it goes like this. And it's honestly not an effect that is a third-party effect. It's not taking a sample and using the transposition up and down. Surprisingly, how I did that is with the stock Ableton delay effect. So I'm going to show you how I did that right now. So as you can see, I grouped all my instruments into one track on Ableton by selecting them all and hitting Control-G or Command-G on Mac. And the last effect I added was the delay effect. That's a stock Ableton plugin. If you go on the delay effect, there's actually a mode that's called a repitch. And what that does is it simulates old delays that anytime you turn the knob, it pitches the sound instead of automatically jumping to the time signature that you select. So change it to the repitch mode. And then I linked the left and the right delay, and then I changed it from sync to time. So it gives me a more granular adjustment to the delay. So instead of beat signatures, it changes them to milliseconds. So how I made that vinyl start, I automated the delay time in the beginning of the song. When the knob gets turned towards 0 milliseconds, it pitches up the track into its regular speed. I went from 58.1 milliseconds all the way down to 1 millisecond, which is the shortest delay you can have. I made an exponential curve that went from 58.1 milliseconds to 1 millisecond in one beat. Essentially, it's turning the knob really fast from a slower speed to a higher speed to give it the pitch up sound. I turned off the filter on the delay also, so it affects the entire frequency range of the sample. So I'm gonna hit play on this right now, and you're gonna hear what it does and what it looks like on the automation. I'm gonna do it one more time. So it sounds like someone's kind of nudging a vinyl record forward so it gets to play at the right speed. It's kind of an interesting trick that you can do with just a stock Ableton plugin. So that's that. All right, now another cool tip for the Ableton stock delay is using it for a wobble effect that you would hear on old tapes. We're gonna go and load up another instance of the delay here. Turn off the sync. Turn this all the way down, basically. Completely lower the feedback and turn off the filter. Increase the dry wet by 100% and leave it in repitch mode. So now what we're gonna need to add is an LFO to give us that wobble feel on our track. Map the LFO to the left channel delay. I'm gonna lower the depth here so that it's a little bit more of a realistic wobble. And I'm going to lower the offset so that the offset is at around 1 millisecond. So it's not too delayed from the original track. Now I'm gonna play it and you're gonna hear a slightly less drastic wobble. And you can also mess with the rate. If you don't like the wobble being slow, you can increase it. If you like the wobble changing in rate, you can modulate the rate too with another LFO. Just mess around with the different settings. You'll get something interesting and definitely a weird wobble on your sound so that you can have that tape style effect on any loop that you have. All right, guys, that is it for today. If you like this video, be sure to check out part number 2 coming out next week. It's talking about another Ableton stock plugin, as well as a widely used software synthesizer known as X for Record Serum. I also talked about another way to get wobbles out of your track using Ableton Live 11 beta. I made a video walking through all the new features on Ableton Live 11. I also have my channel linked here so you can subscribe if you can, like below, comment below, do everything you can to support this channel. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. You guys are the best. This is DRC reminding you, keep doing what you love. I'm out.